Yes, sir. Almost all the students are there.
Okay. So what we have to start? Tell me first of all. Huh?
Sir, their two-way experiment is the maximum power transfer theorem and reciprocity theorem.
Okay. So can you share the NIT Jalandhar, the syllabus of the experiment, syllabus of this lab?
Yes,
Just show
sir.
me. Okay, I am showing. Wait for a minute. Here is, the academic curriculum. Where is the curriculum? Okay, instrumentation continued 2018 onwards. Okay, I am sharing my screen and tell me, all the students, is it visible or not? Yes, the students. Is my screen is visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So we have the circuit theory lab ICPC 221. Okay. So the first experiment is to study the resonance circuit to verify the Talighan theorem, to verify the Thevenin theorem and Norton theorem, and maximum power theorem. Okay. So there is no need to perform the reciprocity theorem. Okay. We have the reciprocity theorem. Okay. So verify the maximum power theorem and reciprocity theorem. Okay. So before going to the details of this theorem, okay. First experiment you have done. आ जाओ चलो और क्या हाल है ठीक है बैठो कैसे और सब कुशल मंगल हाँ बस एक साइन लेना है okay. So before going to the detail of the other experiment, okay, first I want to the revise all the things what you have read until now. So can you tell me which experiment you have done on the P spice? How many experiment and what is the name of that experiment you have done? Anyone? Who is the group leader of this group? Who is the group leader of this group? What is the name? Just unmute your mic and please start.
Yes, sir.
Yukt. Just tell me, Yukt.
Sir, first day we done nodal analysis and second day we done superposition theorem.
Okay, so there is a no nodal analysis and superposition theorem is in your syllabus, but the foundation of the circuit theory lab is based on this basic theorem. Okay, so you have to perform these two theorems first, and then we will start with the the main theorem, that is the Thevenin theorem, and then Thevenin theorem, and then you have started with the maximum power theorem, right? Okay, हाँ बस यही काम था ठीक है जी. So in superposition, just now I want to okay, just to remind these things. Himanshu, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first in the circuit theory lab, we have just this theorem is basically we are doing all the simulation on the PSpice. So first we started with the delta to a star conversion, and delta to y. It is also called the delta to y conversion. Okay, and then we will start with the y to delta or star to delta, right? So you know how the transformation will do. So I not go in the details of this R1, R2, R3. This is the star or y form, right? And you have to convert it into the delta conversion, right? So based on this, I have given the question, okay? And now try to solve this question with the help of your manually. Okay, in manual mode, just solve on the question paper or on any paper, and then tell me what is the current. Okay, what is the main current passing through the 25 ohm resistance? Okay, what is this current I? Okay, now tell me the I. Let's say what is the I1? This is, let's say, I1. This is the I2. This is the I3. Let's say this is the I4, and let's say this is the I5. So you have to calculate I to I5. I to I5. Okay, I to I5 calculate करो और मुझे बताओ कितना करंट किस ब्रांच में जाएगा with the help of delta conversion, right? So then you will convert, then this, just to simulate this circuit on the PSpice, then we will go further. Okay, on the next problem, have you done this or not? First of all, tell me, have you gone through this question? Divya?
No, sir.
No. Okay, so just note the question and try to solve it. Okay, and then in the second part of this discussion, we will go through the superposition theorem. So have you gone through the superposition theorem? It is taught in the class. I think
Yes,
so.
sir.
Yes. So in the superposition theorem, it says that the voltage across whatever you want to calculate or evaluate, the voltage is always in the across, okay, and current is always the through, okay. So either you want to calculate the voltage or current across or through an element, right? In a linear system. So in a linear system, why I am saying linear system? Because the superposition theorem is valid only for the linear system, not for the non-linear system. Okay, why it has some reason, right? So if you want to calculate the voltage or current through cross or through an element, okay, of the linear system, right, or the linear circuit, then the total voltage or total current is equal to the total algebraic sum. What is the total algebraic sum? It is simply I, okay, from n equal to 1 to whatever the number of current or number of voltage is there. So it is the total algebraic sum of the total voltage across or through the element of the independent source active alone. Of the independent source active alone means you have to let's say there are more than two or more than one voltage or source are there, either in the source in the form of the voltage source and the current source. Okay, so what you have to do, let's say there are more than one source are there, then you have to consider only one source, and another source is to be, if the voltage source is there, another source, then you have to do the short circuit, okay, and another source is the current source, then you have to the open circuit. You have to consider only one source at a time, and you have to short circuited the voltage source, other voltage source, and you have to open circuited the other, the current source, right? Then can you tell me, can we apply the the superposition theorem in the diode? If the diode is there, let's say if the diode is there, can we implement the superposition theorem? Yes or no? Hello?
I think no, sir.
Why?
Sir, because as you have earlier stated that it is only applied to linear, till my knowledge, if a diode is connected in any circuit, then it is not a linear.
Why? Okay. So बताओ, start हो गया दोबारा से लैब. Okay. So right. Diode is a non-linear circuit because if you want to calculate the current or voltage, it is e to the power eta VDT upon eta types. Some equation is there. That is the exponential equation is there, right? I do not remember the exact equation, but such type of equation is there on the current side. Okay, so therefore I am saying it is a non-linear, right? So your target is to calculate the.
Thank you, sir.
There is a resistance, I think, earlier.
That's less. That's less higher payment to be given.
Okay, right. So you have to calculate this one. ठीक है, बन गया फॉर्म? हाँ? फॉर्म के जुगाड़ कर रहा हूँ मैं. रिकॉर्ड जब तक रिकॉर्ड नहीं हुआ तब तक हो. Okay, so there are one voltage source is there, one current source is there. Okay, and this is the 8 volt 8 ohm resistance is there, 4 ohm resistance here. Suppose you have to calculate the the voltage or current, whatever the voltage is or current in the 4 ohm branch or 8 ohm branch. How you will calculate? Okay, so you will calculate like this. You will calculate like this. Okay, you have to do the same things in the simulation using the PSpice. Okay, in the PSpice, what you have to do, or in the superposition theorem, what you have to do manually. First, you have considered the 6 volt resistance. Then automatically the 3 ampere current is open circuited, right? We have done the open circuited, right? So since it is the open circuited, then 8 ohm and 4 ohm is in the series. A total resistance is 12 ohm, right? 12 ohm resistance is there, and 6 volt is your. ठीक है, 6 volt is your voltage, total voltage source. So current is 1/2, I think 1/2, yes. And if you want to calculate the voltage, right? So you can calculate the voltage if you know the current in this branch, right? Okay, so 1/2 into the 4 ohm resistance is there, 1/2 current is going, so 2 volt is the V1 resistance, V1 voltage is there, right? You can calculate the voltage drop across the 8 ohm resistance also. Okay, in the second case, what you have to do, the 6 volt resistance is the short circuited, and you have to consider only 3 ampere current. Okay, based on the current divider rule, if you want to current, if there is a current going through I, and if there is the R1 and R2 is there. Okay, so let's say this is I1, this is the I2. So can anyone tell me what is the formula for I1? How can I1 be calculated? R2 upon R1 plus R2 into total current I, right? And simply you can calculate I2, R1 upon R1 plus R2 into total current I, right? So based on this current, you can find out the I2 and I3, and similarly you can find the voltage across the 4 ohm resistance, right? So let's say the voltage we have evaluated is 8 volt, right? And here that there is a voltage we have evaluated across the 4 ohm resistance is the 2 volt, right? So it is the superposition theorem states that the algebraic sum, total algebraic sum of the voltage evaluated by the each source, right? By the each source. So 6 volt when you apply the 6 volt voltage source, then you evaluated the 2 volt voltage drop across the 4 ohm resistance. In a similar way, when you apply the 3 ampere current, okay, then you evaluated the 8 volt voltage drop across the 4 ohm resistance. The direction is the same. Okay, the voltage drop direction is same. So total voltage is nothing but the algebraic sum. So it gives the 10 volt resistance, 10 volt voltage across the 4 ohm resistance. Okay, similar way you can calculate the voltage drop across the 8 ohm resistance. There is no problem in that. So now the problem is you have to simulate the same thing on the PSpice, right? So you already know. Okay, so the next demonstration is given by the my PhD scholar, Mr. Himanshu and or the Mrs. Smita. So first of all, I would like to I would like to ask you the question like this one. Okay, just to try to solve this one, then come to the this problem. Okay, just to try to I will give the next part question so that you can simulate the. First of all, for the demonstration purpose, just to simulate this question on the PSpice, and then I will give the next problem. Okay, and you have to simulate, and you have to manually calculate the voltage across the any branch using the superposition theorem, right? So start with this question for number one, and you have only 10 minutes to solve the first question, right? You have to 5 minutes for this question, right? So try to solve it. Okay. And meanwhile, the Himanshu and Smita just to simulate on the PSpice for the demonstration purpose, right? Any problem, Smita? Hello.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. हिमांशु इसको करो जरा सिमुलेट करो PSpice पे हिमांशु are you there?
Sir, his connection was lost.
Okay. So you are able to do now?
Yes,
You
sir.
can do? Huh?
Sir, yes, sir, I can do. Sir, एक बार question visible कर दीजिए.
Okay. Try to do. Any student have any query? You can ask the problem. Okay. Try to solve the same question on the PSpice. Okay. Then and share the screen so that we can verify that either you have simulated the circuit in the correct way or not, right?
Sir, आपका screen share हो रहा है.
Okay, okay, sorry. Simulation done? Just tell me. Have you done? Rajat, completed?
यस सर सर
हाँ?
सिमुलेशन मैन्युअली सॉल्व करना है ना
मैनुअली पहले सॉल्व करो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन को.
सर वो कर रहा हूँ
What is the answer? What is total I?
सर टोटल आई तो अभी सर 0.4 आया है आगे कर रहा हूँ
Smita, what is the answer? Total I? Have you simulated the same? Haji? We don't have time. Just do it. Other students. Vishal Abrol.
यस सर
Have you done?
सर मैं कर रहा हूँ अभी
How much time you required?
सर 3 to 4 मिनट होल्ड लग जाएंगे बस
Okay. Simranpreet. Simarpreet.
Yes, sir.
Have you calculated?
Sir, my total I is coming 0.551 and
0 point? Sorry, your sound is very low. Okay. Tell me.
0.551.
0.551. Right?
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
I'm solving the further current.
Okay. Shivali. Shivali.
यस सर
What is your answer?
सर अभी आ ही निकाला है बस
Huh?
सर
Hi, Mansoor.
सर क्वेश्चन शेयर कर दीजिएगा प्लीज
ये वाला इसको सिमुलेट करो. स्मिता तुमने किया कि नहीं किया? What is the current? स्मिता. हेलो. स्मिता. हिमांशु.
ओके
हिमांशु.
यस सर सर क्वेश्चन बार बार चला जा रहा है बस 2 मिनट दीजिए मैं कर रहा हूँ
Okay. Okay. Just tell me, what is the answer? स्मिता तुमने सिमुलेट किया?
Yes, sir. कर दिया sir.
क्या है?
The supply current is 551.9 milliampere. Then current through
Sorry.
551.9 milliampere.
500.
51.9 milliampere. The supply current.
9 milliampere. Okay.
Yes. The current through the 10 ohm resistor is 413.6 milliampere.
413.6 milliampere.
Ji.
And then what is I2?
Then through the 30 ohm resistor, it is 138.3 milliampere.
138 point.
3 milliampere.
Okay.
Then the current through the 5 ohm resistor, it is 413 milliampere.
413.
13 milliampere, ji.
Wait for a minute. 413 milliampere. Okay. Then I4.
Then current to the 20 ohm resistor, that is 615.8 microampere.
Sorry.
615.
615 microampere.
G 0.8 microampere.
0.8.
G.
Okay, wait for a minute. 615 point. You are saying 615.8 microampere, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And what is total I4?
The last current through the 15 ohm resistor, that is 2.053 milliampere.
2.05.
3 milliampere.
3 milliampere. Okay. Himanshu, what is your answer?
Sir, 2 minutes.
You require 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have simulated, Smita, you have simulated the same thing on the P space.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So other students, what you have done? Tell me. Have you simulated or have you solved this question and you got the same answer? What do you comment? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is the comment?
Sir, actually,
Yes.
sir, sir, I have simulated it on PSpice, but my answer is little bit different. Means the last decimal digits are different, sir.
Okay, but first 3 digits are same.
Yes, sir.
551. You are getting the 551.9 milliampere.
Sir, wait a minute. Sir, my answer is coming out to be 551.72 milliampere.
551.72 milliampere.
Yes, sir.
And I2, what is I2?
Sir, the current through 10 ohm resistance is coming out to be 413.79 milliampere.
Okay, so you are approximately same, no problem. Other students, can you tell me? Achha, okay. Smita, just to share your screen, I am stopping my screen and just demonstrate the same to other students how the this may be implemented, right? On the PSpice.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just to start, just share a screen and start. Himanshu, have you done?
Yes, sir.
You have also done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you are getting the same result or a little bit different?
So results are in the first register, 25 ohm resistor, the current is 551.7 milliamps.
551.7. So you
Yes,
are
sir.
approximately equal to the you are equal to same your result is similar to the the student that have presented right now. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just to proceed with your result. Okay, I'm going with your result because your result is validating with the other students. Okay, so just I'm stopping my presentation. Okay, and you start with your present and just to show the result to the student. Okay, Smita, just to stop your presentation
Okay, sir.
because your answer is little bit varying from the other, so I don't know why. Okay, so students try to understand these things. Okay, by Dr. Mr. Himanshu. Yes, Himanshu, proceed.
I already shared, sir.
Just demonstrate, no?
Okay. So firstly, what we have to do in PSpice, we have to connect the resistors according to the circuit provided. So for that, we have to go to the parts menu, which may be opened using Shift plus P, right? So in that, since we have to use resistors and voltages, so and the voltage source is DC voltage source, so the part we have selected is firstly is DC voltage source. Okay. After selecting that part, we have to change the value of this supply voltage, and thereafter we choose resistor. Okay. So like this, we can choose resistors or whatever we want to use. Thereafter, the values of the resistors also need to be changed as per the circuit provided. So I change the resistors, whatever is required. One issue in the circuit which is provided is that no one, when you are teaching on a copybook method, no one tells you that you must connect ground to the circuit, but without connecting to ground, no circuit can be completed, so no simulation software can run it, right? So I have chosen to, I have selected a ground here, whose value is by default 0. After that, I go to PSpice and start the new simulation profile, right? So there we have to choose a simulation profile name, whatever we want to use. I choose lab 1, right? So if my circuit connections are complete, okay, there is no breakage, all the parts are connected properly, the name of the parts are not repeated, then the simulation will result in circuit read and checked, no errors found, right? After that, what we have to do is, right now we are performing bias point analysis. That means we have to calculate the current at every node, voltages, and if you want to calculate the power, we can also calculate the power from here. All right. So after that, we selected once simulation is done, we selected the run button, and the simulation results will be here. So currently I am showing currents at every resistances. We can also check the voltages across each and every port, and the power supplied or taken by the battery or resistance also. So that's it for the circuits. Hello, sir. Okay. So all of you have done the simulation?
Yes. Okay, Master. Okay, good. So the second problem I have shared. Just to stop, Master.
Right, sir.
And I will start. Okay. So the second problem is the superposition theorem, and I have given the question this one: 6 volt, 8 volt, 4 volt, and 3 ampere. Try to solve, first to simulate this circuit, okay, with the consideration of 6 volt battery only. Then you consider the 3 ampere voltage source, current source, okay, and then try to simulate this circuit first, and second circuit, and then try to calculate the computationally manually compute the value, okay. कोई बात उसको ब्रेक कर, ओके, ये भी ठीक है, मैं इसको कर देता हूँ।